Welcome back to the Black Basterd Video Podcast. It's your host, Max Road, the video hunting shark, rewinding tapes, checking out trailers, and getting rid of those videos we no longer want nor need. We won't be doing any of those today. Okay, we might check out some trailers, but we're not getting rid of anything. We're not rewinding tapes. What we are going to do is continue going through these Laserdisc dude. Deliverance. Stop me if you already heard this joke. I mean that by saying, I started this A through Z Laserdisc collection video, and I don't remember where I left off. So, did I already speak about Deliverance? Which one's better? I'm a sucker for these. Not gonna kid you. It's something about this. But this cover is amazing. It's striking. This is a striking image. I hate that term, striking image. I'm not struck. It's just an image of Burt Reynolds in pain. Blew his whole leg out. Blew his femur. Broke it right through the skin. But he's a tough son of a... Is that something? The baddest MFer in this movie, Burt Reynolds. Baddest MFer in possibly any movie. Except for striptease. Yeah, he's the one that gets effed up. He's not a weenie. They're boys, they're boys. They're probably two sides of the same coin. It's just that he's more domesticated, but he has to step up and become the badass that he was meant to be. And he went on to star in Anaconda after this. I mean, he went on to become the guy in Anaconda. That's my theory. But the same guy from Deliverance is the dude from Anaconda. Not just actor-wise, character-wise. Same dude. He lost his damn mind. All right. Demon Knight. I'm pausing because I'm thinking, Demon Knight was supposed to be a trilogy. Bordello of Blood, Demon Knight, and what the heck was the third one? Then they called it something else. I can't remember. It's early in the morning. Demon Possession. Of course I knew it was Demon Possession. This was bought in a lot. I was high out of my mind. I was on a run. I was going crazy with Laserdisc. I bought this on the cover, of course. She's a happy she-ish. But I passed on the adventures of Pippi Longstockings for this. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have got the adventures of Pippi Longstockings. That's where my mind's at now. My mind is in the gutter. My mind isn't living down under with the demons. I'm not possessed anymore. I'm getting back to what made me happy as a child. Pippi Longstockings made me happy. I'm not buying crap like that anymore, man. I ain't gonna do it. That Demolition Man. This is a movie that has come true. Okay, there's a sip of this Black Basterd coffee. Excuse my slurping. Okay, I laid it on thick that one time. I'm sorry. All right. This has become true, and I mean the character Sandra Bullock plays. I can never remember these people's names. John Spartan, Simon Phoenix, everybody else. I don't know who the hell they are. Sandra Bullock's character. I watch a lot of retro collectors, novice film aficionados. Or no, they're not novice. They are well educated in film, right? And well educated in the past, but they were not there. So they kind of really are just emulating what they were not there to experience. Like, I'm not from the 70s. I will never know what the 70s is like. Sorry for the glare. I don't know what the 70s are like. I can only imagine. I know what 1983 to the present is. I was born in 81. My earliest memories are 2 years old and on. So I can tell you what the years of 1983, from my perspective of a 2-year-old, you know, into the mid 80s. I was there for, you know, I saw Back to the Future, Gremlins, and Ghostbusters in the theaters, and I remember going. I remember that night. I was 4. I know the sounds, the smells, the taste of the 1980s. I was there, man. From a child's perspective. But even though I was a child, in the 80s, man, you tagged along with your parents a lot. Because it was a decade where you had to hustle. So you found yourself in environments that were adult environments, you know. Excuse me. No matter what time of day or night it was. I'm deviating a bit, but I don't care. This had to be 1989, 88, 89. It might have been 87. My mother took a trip from the Bay to LA. I had to take a leak. She waited in the car while I went into this roadside rest room, men's restroom, obviously. I walk in, just this little, you know, I'm 6'3" now, but I'm about, I don't know, 4 foot. I'm a Goonie. I look like a damn Goonies kid, right? I was a black Goonie that they never showed in the movie. They had a black friend. He was sick and he couldn't go out on that rainy day. He was sicker than Mike, so, you know, we never saw the black Goonie friend. Going to the bathroom and it's filled with Mexicans, but not like, you know, Mexicans of today. We're talking 1980s Mexicans. They're Mexican bikers. And I don't mean bicyclists like, you know, 10 speeds. I'm talking about choppers. And they're setting off. I mean, this is a pissy, smelly stank. If you ever seen the movie No Holds Bar, and that guy goes into the bathroom to take a crap or piss, whatever, and how disgusting that bathroom is, that's how disgusting this bathroom was. I mean, these were obviously hardened criminals. They're setting off fireworks like cherry bombs, one by one. Firecrackers, cherry bombs, M80s. And they're paying me no mind. I took a leak and I got out of there. This is just one. I mean, I'm not that visual in telling stories. That's just a moment, a sliver of a second of however long it took me to take a leak, right, of 1980s. Just bizarre, strange things. You find a bathroom in America right now where there's a group of Mexican motorcycle gang, a Mexican motorcycle gang setting off fireworks. You find that in America right now in 2025. And like rest stops back in the day, they weren't catered to. They will get taken over. There's times and places in America where places just get taken over, like sideshows of today, but just different. These guys still had decorum about them, I mean, this is ain't nobody kidnapping no black kid, okay, in the 1980s. At least I don't think so. But this is a time when there's no cell phones with video cameras on them. So you can just disappear. You can disappear. My son went into the restroom and I never saw him again. I could have just disappeared and got abducted by a Mexican biker gang in 1986, 7, 8, whatever year it was. All right, I'm deviating like crazy because I'm just like saying that you can watch all the movies you want, all the TV shows you want. It will be it's an artificial representation of the 1980s. I haven't seen. I wanted to go see it, but I just couldn't. I really wish I went to go see Freaky Tales. Is it still in theaters? I don't know. It's going to be on some streaming platform in a month and a half. So it's like, why? But from what I saw in the trailers, they attempted to capture the bizarre nature of the 1980s. And it's coming from, I'm sure that writers as well as Too Short contributed into, they're probably from the 1980s. I don't know if these are, maybe they're people my age who made the film, but you had to have a front row seat of the 1980s to speak on that time. So like in this movie, Sandra Bullock character don't know jack shit. Okay? She doesn't know anything. Other than what she's seen in videos. And that's exactly how a lot of people I'm barely remembering. Okay? I mean, I was there. But I was there. I was conscious. But if you were born in 1989, you can't call yourself an 80s baby. You were an 80s embryo. You're a 90s baby. 1995. Barely. There's just a lot of that on. There's a guy, I'm not going to say any names because I don't talk crap about it. There's a dude who he reviewed Y2K. I was 18 years old. Y2K. No, 19. Y2K, I was 19 years old. Right? This dude was 9 years old. He doesn't know the gravitas of Limp Bizkit. He doesn't know how huge that was. He wasn't going to parties. He wasn't riding with his boys and drinking 40s and smoking Garcia Vegas. This dude goes, I was into other things. Yeah, you were into Barney. Like, you should not be talking about something you barely know anything about, buddy. Y2K was good. And I know she's batshit crazy, but I like Rachel Ziegler. I like her, man. Am I simping over her? Am I simping over Rachel Ziegler? No. I like her. I like her bizarre personality. I love it. I love that she ticks off a lot of people. I like it. Are you going to talk about Desperate Hours? No, because I don't know anything about it. I just own it. I do know something about these two hot pieces. Great flick. If you want a good double feature, go from After Hours, which I talked about already, into Desperately Seeking Susan. And we're going to talk about it later. Follow that up with, or you maybe want to start with this and work your way up into The Smithereens. The Smithereens. Put this down over here while I'm doing it. I drove all the way down from San Francisco to Santa Cruz, and I bought this. I likely bought this on the same day that I obtained Demon Possession in a huge lot. I was down in Santa Cruz. I get a call back from a dude who is selling a bunch of laser discs that he, won in an auction, and I was so happy. I just got it was slim pickings at Streetlight Records in Santa Cruz. And I was like, man, I ain't got a laser disc today. Barely scraping the bottom of the barrel. And then boom, I was like, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Ah! I had to go through the canyon, through the mountains, through the canyons, over the mountains and through the woods to Laser Disc Land. I went in San Jose, actually. And that's where I got I don't like lots. I really don't. It's sensory overload. It's just too much. Great flick. Great freaking flick. Let me get a little closer for you guys. The Devil and Daniel Webster. Okay. I'm not good at talking about movies that I've seen multiple times. I just you should see this. It's good. Devo. This is some good morning right now. Right now, you guys can maybe hear it. I'm watching Everest. I work at a hotel that has a room dedicated to Tenzing and Hillary, supposedly the first two guys who climbed Mount Everest. I don't believe that. This planet has been spinning for millions of years, and it wasn't until these two guys in 1950 that finally made it to the top. In recorded history, okay, I'll give you that. And they say that before then there was a couple guys who tried and died. They were never seen again. They could have made it to the top. Their bodies could have made it there, and they could, they were on the way down, and that's when they died, So, all right. So I'm watching that. It's a good morning flick, Everest. This is Devo. We are Devo. The complete truth about de-evolution. It's not like it's a documentary. It's just a bunch of videos. I didn't find out anything about Devo. Not a fan of anyone from this movie. Chaz. Who else is in here? This lady and that lady. Sexy, stylish. Sharon Stone has never been better. Oh, is that Sharon Stone? Never was a fan. We got Dick Tracy. One of these bastards is rotted to the core. Laser Rot City. I could have had it 3 times. Passed it up. I would have had to steal it because it was not worth. They wanted $20. If it's $20, I'm gonna steal it, okay? You try to rob me, I'll rob you. We got Die Hard. We got Die Hard. One's a gatefold, one's not. Okay? We got Die Hard. Gatefold. Which one's a better gatefold? Oh shit. Let's see what a better gatefold. Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, am I coming in clear? I think I know the better gatefold. I don't want to read all that. I don't want to read all that either. But which one's better? Come on, you already know. Look at that. How hard? How thick is that? Huh? McLean! Alright. We're done with Die Hard. No more Die Hard. Die Hard 2. We're done with Die Hard 2. Die Hard 3. Gatefold. McLean! I was just thinking, did Zeus already know who John McClane was? Like, was he famous? No, right? I'm a New York City cop who moved to LA and then back to New York. Digstown. A good back-to-back would be this into The Great White Hype. I don't like either of them. I don't like sports. I don't like sports movies. I don't like all that meat-headed jock crap. I hate it. I don't like war movies either. So why do you have them? Because I'm not a fool. I'm not going to pass up on gold. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I'm not going to buy it. I have to buy it to judge. Okay? How can you judge something and you don't even know it? It's a dirty dozen. Believe it or not, that is a hood staple right there. Not now. I'm talking about like 1970s, 80s. You know, people who are like 10 years older than me, they can quote that movie verbatim. We got Magnum Force. My least favorite Dirty Harry. My least favorite type of laser disc. We got the Enforcer. This is 1980s Dirty Harry, which I dig. I like when he stepped into the 80s. Dirty Harry's number 1. I think the Enforcer for me is number 2. Then we got Deadpool. Welcome to the jungle! We got, you know, when I have to stop and look at this shit, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. The discreet charm of the bourgeoisie. One of those where it's like, interesting cover. It reminds me of that that painting with the apple, the bowler man, the bowler hat man. Sorry, I keep looking at the time. This is awesome, laser disc. Obviously it's a laser disc. I didn't think it was a vinyl record. This is Disney's best of 1931 to 1948. Here go Mickey right there. I had the Mickey Mouse box set with the Steamboat Willie on it, like the black and white box set, and I just let it slip. They wanted $20. When it gets up there in price, I just stand there looking at it like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I had Texas Chainsaw Massacre in my hand. It might have been $30. A month later, when you're making more money than you were before, you're just like, I wish I did it. I wish I didn't buy this. I got this from a record store where he was like, yeah, I'm playing the soundtrack right now. And like, okay, when I'm hunting Laserdisc and VHS, I like to be left alone. Don't influence me. Don't tell me something's good, because I'll buy it just to like placate you. Just like, oh, yo, take your advice. I got this, and it was laser rotted, and it was something that like I don't even want to watch this, even if it wasn't laser rotted. I have it on VHS. I think maybe I do. I don't know. All right. If you're not Teen Wolf, if you're not Marty McFly, I don't care about no Michael J. Fox. I gotta watch this. You know, she's kind of like, you don't want to, how can I say this? You don't, if you date this girl, you gotta marry this girl. Everything that Lily Tomlin is her name Lily Tomlin? What's her name? Lily Taylor. She's the girlfriend that becomes the wife. Like, you leave this girl for a hotter chick, she'll bust your windows out. She'll F your up. If you've seen the movie Girls Town. It's a perfect example. If you're gonna F with one of these girls, you gotta stay with one of these girls. That's why I don't F with these girls no more. I say single, man. For the day an actual hot piece of ass comes in my world, I can just like, yeah, I'm about to go smash this hot piece of ass and can't nobody do nothing about it. Except send me to jail. Laser rot. This movie is a movie, okay? First of all, hold on, I had to think, is she old enough? Because she is not old enough in Poison Ivy. But in this movie, she's legal. So in this movie, she's a hot bitch. That was Doppelganger. This is Double Indemnity. Okay, great flick. If you ain't seen it, go see it. I don't remember anything about it. I just know I liked what I was watching. We got Down to Earth. Great 1980s movie that was made on a brick of cocaine. You would think she's a hot piece of ass, but she was mediocre ass. But I'll still give her the title of hot piece, because you know the booty is in the eye of the beholder. Now you want to know who's really a hot piece? Rita Hayworth. Hayward or Hayworth? Rita Hayworth. That's gonna do it. Well, thank you. I'm gonna say welcome to the Black Basterd video. I already welcomed you guys. Thanks for tuning into the Black Basterd video podcast. My second job, which is going to become obsolete after we run through these laser discs. That was my contractual obligation that I had. My fiduciary. No, fiduciary is when you tell the truth. Just I was contracted to work here until the job is done, and the job isn't done until we hit Z, and then we go through the box sets, and then I'm gonna leave Black Basterd video and work one job, which is hella weird video. I can't keep doing this back and forth. Yeah, I'm running the console here, there. It's just too much, man. Been drinking a lot of this shit. Thanks for tuning in.